straight from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin every day.
Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Lifted in the air, right field. Anthony settles under this one. Makes the grab, one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jesse Winker.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Juan Soto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
One ball, no strikes.
You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. And it is 2-1. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started at first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one popped up. Bregman. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And there's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. That one hammered center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
Back here at Fenway, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. That one hit to right. And it drops in.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now here is Rob Refsnyder. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Nimmo squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Time now to check out the
Alex
lineup for the Boston
Bregman.
Red Sox. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jarren Duran.
This is an interesting guy to have in the lineup because everyone knows his ability to change the game on the base paths, leading the American League in stolen bases. So it's almost like the fear of what he's going to do when he gets on distracts the pitcher from being able to attack him at the plate. Tell you what, he's in some people's heads right now.
Pitch misses, and 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Blake Sable in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's off inside. The inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Mark Vientos. Vientos with a homer in his last game. Giolito back to work. Gets under it and pops it up. Toro should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch just misses. Giolito, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That misses. 3-1 now.
3-1.
There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That's out number 2.
Batting sixth, left fielder Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Out towards right center field, Anthony. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And that's in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch out.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8th, first baseman Abraham Toro.
And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. There's a strike.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1 and 2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Mets,
news from
catcher
around the league.
Francisco Alvarez.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Constituent to time and people's dreams. Far from the norm, we appear quite average. No mask, no costume, no pre-exposed lavish. I'm asked to cure cats with courtesy, constant. Some pose back them now we're evil.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Over the monster and onto Lansdowne Street. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fought off foul. On the corner for a strike.
No
Tied
ball,
up here
2
in the
strikes.
early going. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, bases empty.
That's a ball.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1. 2 down,
0-1.
bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Ground ball right side, Bregman. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You 1 minute, about to start up a war. Gullah, acting goofy like a Bengali. Stranded on the island, back up off me 2 feet. I try to get up in my
Welcome back. Last
Leading
series, the
off
pitching
for the
was
Red
not
Sox.
good as we take a check of the
Shortstop,
numbers.
Trevor Story.
Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly
0-1.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
The
1
shortstop
ball, 2
takes the
strikes.
ball. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher
next
wanted,
for
but it
the
worked. He
Red
got the
Sox,
swing and miss,
left
and
fielder,
I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. In the air, right side. Soto going after it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now the number 2 hitter, Rob Refsnyder, doubled his first time. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
Hey!
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Coming home. There's the tag.
Out.
They get him. And that's the inning. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1.
I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options. Watching, but I don't want.
Back here at Fenway Park, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. A changeup
1-0.
missing. 1-0. Soto, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. And that's in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right
1-1.
there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2. The count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next
Now
for New
batting,
York,
first
Pete
baseman,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Fly to center his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was
Now
ready to
batting,
swing it
third
on the first
baseman,
pitch.
Mark
Timing on the swing
Vientos.
was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is inside. Tap foul at the plate. Alonso, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it's gone. Home run. His 9th homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 3-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here. That's for sure. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Marte at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Anthony makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a foul out of play. It's to third. Fair ball. Around second is Devers. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
On the ground, McNeil flips to second. That's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
So 2 down now, and here is Ceddanne Rafaela. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Pitch in the
1-2.
dirt. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. And that is that. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a pitcher's
for the
duel
Mets,
so far.
catcher,
Here's how the
Francisco
starters have performed up to
Alvarez.
this point. Giolito back to work. Hit hard on the ground to the right side and foul ball. That one not
1-2.
close, and that is ball 1. And a good eye there.
2-2.
High in the air, out to right. Anthony puts it away for the out. And now Brandon Nimmo. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
2 down, bases empty. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back inside Fenway Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Roman Anthony. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So digging in, Abraham Toro. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one missing low.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Vientos over to second, over to Alonso, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Trevor Story now. The shortstop takes the ball. This to third, boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox 2. Josh Winkowski gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop,
2 in this one.
Lindor.
First pitch misses. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Wilson up and throwing. Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-2.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Swing and a ball line to center. Falls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Soto in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. And
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cutting but missing down low. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Pete Alonso will hit next. His righty-lefty splits there. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one missed.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Anthony sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jarren Duran.
Left fielder, Jarren Duran.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The Red Sox down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up first base side. McNeil in pursuit. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's down and in.
Ball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it 3-2. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Justin Wilson. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 32, Justin Wilson.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Upstairs, Wilson, 37 years young, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
That one ripped. And it bangs off the monster.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff
McNeil up now for the Mets. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Vientos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Late swing, foul to the left. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2. Full count.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. Starling Marte up to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 4-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying over the monster. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Wilson departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red
for the
Sox.
Red Sox, Brennan
Number
Bernardino.
83.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off. Strike two. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Jesse Winker. On the ground right side. The throw to first. And Winker is set down.
Now batting.
Hey, man, 4 pitches,
Shortstop,
2 outs.
Francisco
That is an
Lindor.
excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan
Man at
Soto.
first. Here's Juan Soto. And there's the strike. Lindor off of first with 2 away. And that one is in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
On the ground right side, Bregman handles. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for
summary.
the Red Sox, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That pitch gets the corner. 1-2. Right through there, got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm
Now
telling you what,
batting,
pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Sable.
Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox. Smoked on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. And a couple of quick
Now
outs.
batting,
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. First pitch doesn't find
down.
the zone.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, and he's got it doubled.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Inside.
That's in.
And the count is 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Got him swinging. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
31.
Liam Hendricks.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the first
Leading
baseman,
off
Pete
for the
Alonso.
Mets. First
1
baseman,
for 3.
Pete Alonso.
Just missed.
Ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Center field. Rafaela under it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark
And next will be the
Vientos.
cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Slayton, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hiya!
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now Jeff
batting,
McNeil.
second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Red Sox 2.
Now Pitching for
Back
the New
now,
York
new
Mets.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into
Number
the bottom of the
75.
eighth. Reed Garrett.
And he's got a
Garrett.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Leading off
attacking
for
these
the Red
hitters.
Sox.
So stepping
First
in for Boston,
baseman,
Abraham Toro.
Toro.
Foul ball there. This one popped up right side. Alonso has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron
Two down,
Duran.
base is empty. Now batting Jaron Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Outside low, and that's ball one.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Letting them know what the package about. Swatted freeloader songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the left
Leading
fielder,
off
Starling
for the Mets,
Marte.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brian Bayo getting ready to go. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hee-haw!
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. How about that double play?
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. These middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
We got a full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Winker stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 7th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one fouled off. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
That's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
2-2's the count.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Duran makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mets add 2 runs on this blast, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for New York.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Huascar Brazoban.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And here is Rob Refsnyder. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He did right there.
And delivers outside. And a foul ball. Popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. That's in there. That's strike 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ref Snyder on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Sable in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that misses. Ball 1. He swings and fouls 1 off. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You hear me, your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers sit around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them request your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they call you a moody, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you on the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop.